Hey guys, what's going on? Matt here. I'm just going to be talking a little bit about Tekken 7. In the background, I'm going to be showing my latest ranked match. It's nothing high level. I've only been playing for a week, but I absolutely love this game. Like, this game is, I don't know, this is, I think, my favorite fighting game I've played in a long time. Um, so I think I'm going to be playing it a lot. I should have gotten into it earlier, but this game is sick. So I'm going to be commentating on the match a little bit, but I also just want to chat about Tekken. So I'm uh, I'm Kazumi, the girl in green on the left, and yeah, I just this game is daunting. There's a lot to learn and stuff, but it's really not that bad. Like, so this is actually my second time trying it. I did try to get into it like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was during season two. And it didn't really click. I played it for a couple of days, but the problem I think was I was trying way too hard to like research how to play it. You know, I was watching long tutorials on different mechanics and learning the complexities of the game. And I remember like taking notes and things like that, and just turning on a YouTube video without even the game running and like a notepad in hand, like just ridiculous stuff. Like I was going to school. Oh, so she won there because if you don't know Tekken, she's enraged. She used her rage art, which is basically the cinematic super. And at the beginning of it, you have armor. So I was in the middle of attack. She did it knowing that, her armor would plow through the hit. So you'll see that actually happen a lot because you get armor when you have, I think, like 20% health left. And pretty much like every round ends with someone in rage. And during that time, we're both kind of like, all right, what's going to happen? Because we know that this rage art could come anytime, and it was a pretty close set. So, catching someone like, see, I knew that kick would hurt, but not enough to kill. But this wasn't enough to kill. So, but now she has her rage, so I have to be careful about her. But I boot her in the face. But yeah, this game's just. I think one of the things I really like about this game is it feels like you're controlling a character in like a kung fu movie. At least it does for me. Maybe that's partially to do with my character, but yeah, like you don't really get that in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or whatever, right? Like it's, the 3D movement helps a little bit, but I think it's more just like the large amount of attacks and kind of how fluid all of the attacks are. And how they all kind of have different purposes and like evasion, they all really do different things, right? So it keeps it fresh. You're not always hitting the same, crouching medium kick or whatever. But in the movement, I think does help, and not just the lateral movement, but I don't know, like the back and forth too. The walking back and stuff. Oh, must have caught me pressing a button. I'm still alive. So now I'm in rage, right? So now she's worried about overcommitting too much, right? So I go in and toss her. But yeah, this game, I love this game. I honestly, I don't know about Mortal Kombat anymore, right now anyway. I'll play it, I'll play friends in it, I think, but I think I'm really kind of uh, liking this game. Now, if you know me, you may know that I do change my games a lot, and I'll say, oh yeah, this is the best game, I'm going to stick with it, and then a week later I'm playing the complete opposite. But I don't know, this time I feel like it's different. I'm really loving this. I've been watching a lot of streams, and they're just like, and Tekken has actually been a game I've always wanted to get into, because every time I watch a stream, it just looks like I watch a tournament or something, it just looks so sick. But you know, my experience of it the first time was just, you know, it just felt like the game was too big for me. And this time, I'm just kind of, I watch some of these stuff, but I don't really take notes. I don't take it seriously. I kind of just went into training and just started pressing buttons, really, and then started playing arcade matches against the computer. I ran through the story mode to get an idea of what kind of universe this even is. This isn't. I played Tekken 3 like when I was a kid, but I didn't even really play it that much. I've never really been a huge fan of 3D games. I like Soul Calibur 2, but it was kind of because it was just so fluid and easy to do stuff. I actually like how this game requires, like, I think it's got a higher skill ceiling, as well as even a skill floor, to be honest. So, but I like that. Like it gives me something to strive to. I've also been playing it this time on stick, which I'm enjoying a lot more. I think I was trying to use hitbox when I was playing it like 2 years or so ago. You know, no shade to hitbox or anything like that. I'm starting to prefer playing on stick. I just like using the stick for the motion. It just feels more intuitive to me than pressing the buttons on a hitbox, or even just on a controller too. I just like using a stick, really. So and it feels really nice with this game. Nice whiff punish. So this is a ranked match. If you're not familiar with Tekken, you can just play ranked matches like unlimited. It's not like, it doesn't force a FT3 or whatever. You can just rematch forever. But I treat it as a first to three when I play. I like the structure of first to threes in ranked. So even if the other person doesn't know that's what I'm doing, they don't treat the third fight or whatever as something important. I do. And just for the sake of this footage, there's no instant rematch in this. So every time you do rematch, you go back to like the versus screen, and there's probably, I haven't timed it, but there's probably like 10, 20, maybe even 30 seconds between matches. And I just kind of cut that out of this footage. I am going to be continuing to play this. I'm probably not going to make much content because there's so much great content out there. There really is. The Tekken community on YouTube and stuff is really awesome. But I remember she just beating me with lows at this point. And I was trying to do the low forward, down forward, which is supposed to be your low parry. But it wasn't working. I don't know if it's like a third strike parry where you have to do it at a certain time. I don't know. It's definitely something I need to lab, or if there's some moves that it doesn't work on, like those kind of sweeps she was doing. I don't know. But nice. I love that attack. I love Kazumi. I know she's not high tier or whatever, but I don't really care. I suck. Tiers don't matter to me right now, and they probably won't matter for another year. Tekken 8 will be out by the time they matter to me, so I don't care. And that's also something too, that like I'm actually kind of glad I'm getting into this now, because yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting Tekken 8 on launch, and I like the fact that I'm not going into it as like a complete Tekken noob. Like I'm gonna build up my experience from this game into it. But yeah, so I think I don't remember where I was going in my. Oh damn! I don't remember where I was going in the conversation about videos. I'll definitely upload my matches. Regarding putting out content, I don't know, but definitely probably not instructional stuff. And a lot of my matches will probably not have commentary. I just wanted to chat Tekken. Like honestly, this is the final match, right? Well, the final round. I don't want to give you spoilers on who wins. See, we both have rage now, so we're both kind of like, okay, We need to be careful. And then she goes for this and fucking bang, bitch. That super's so sick. This game is so good. Like I love this game so much. Yeah, I if you want to pick up Tekken, there's a lot of great resources out there. You can find anything you want, but really just don't worry about memorizing everything and taking it too seriously. Just get the game and start pressing buttons. It's a really fun game. Yeah, I'm having a blast, and I wish I played it sooner, to be honest. But uh, better late than never, right? And I'm going to be playing this quite a lot. So um, my username is Matatsu underscore on both PlayStation and Steam. I actually have Tekken on both platforms. I typically play on PlayStation just because it's more convenient for me than booting up my computer. But with that said, my computer actually probably runs Tekken better. So I'm good at playing on both. Wired connection. I'm near Toronto, Canada. So if you're a beginner too, and you wanna get in and you just wanna play some matches, feel free to hit me up on either platform or just let me know in the comment section below. Um, if you do, just send me a message or mention in the comments that you're doing this, so I know who you are and that you want to play Tekken. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it for me. This is a good ass game. I've been wanting to get into it for a while, as I think I said earlier. Every time I watch a tournament, it's just the action's sick. So I'm happy I'm finally getting into it now and doing okay. I have a lot more to go, but I'm really looking forward to it. So thanks for watching. See ya.